No, its bite won't kill you instantly, but if it sinks its teeth into you, it's game over. This predator doesn't need to catch you now. It just needs to wound you and wait. The Komodo dragon is the largest living lizard in the world, a monstrous and voracious predator that will eat almost anything it encounters. On rare occasions, it's been known to attack and kill humans. And its method of delivering death is unlike that of almost any other predator. Biting, wounding, and waiting for the prey to succumb to death allows it to take down animals much bigger than itself. Things like water buffalo, an animal 10 to 20 times its size. When I started researching this video, I was excited to find the answers about the biological method of this killing technique. But what I found instead was one of the most perplexing debates in wildlife biology.
Oh, these guys are crackpots.
No, my opinion has not changed.
But they even actually contacted other zoos and told them not to participate with us.
I don't consider Komodo dragons to be legitimately venomous.
They're not actually going to let go of their position ever, despite evidence.
With one fundamental question at its core: are Komodo dragons venomous or not? This is a video about how a simple question is sometimes not as simple as you'd think, and about how even the top scientists in a field don't always agree on something that seems fundamental. So are Komodo dragons venomous or are they not? And why has that question sparked a heated debate in the herpetology world for decades? Komodo dragons live on only 5 islands in southeastern Indonesia. Indonesia's 4 islands within Komodo National Park, and the island of Flores. These are islands of stark contrast. Much of the area is dry, rugged, and rocky, with thorny vegetation. However, there are also dense forests, mangroves, and patches of greenery, especially in the valleys and coastal areas. And in all of this, the Komodo dragon thrives. They can be found sunbathing on the jagged rocks, sleeping up in trees, and occasionally swimming between the islands. Scientists think Komodo dragons originated in Australia and migrated to Indonesia thousands of years ago. As larger predators went extinct, they became the dominant predator on these isolated islands. And for a long time, people in the Western world considered them to be mythical creatures. For decades, stories of giant lizards inhabiting the Komodo Islands circulated, making them seem like legendary beasts similar to the dragons in folklore. It wasn't until 1910 that Western scientists finally confirmed their existence. And though they might not be mythical dragons, they're a creature you would not want to contend with. Komodo dragons typically weigh about 70 kilograms or 155 pounds and measure around 2.5 meters long. But the largest verified specimen reached a length of 3.13 meters or 10.3 feet and weighed 166 kilograms or 366 pounds. But despite being a top predator, a Komodo dragon's bite force is relatively low. This might seem surprising, but a Komodo dragon isn't killing by crushing, it's killing by shredding. Despite what looks like a gummy smile at first glance, a Komodo dragon has 60 curved teeth, each up to 1 inch long. These teeth are razor sharp, serrated, and built for tearing flesh. The serrations along the edges help them saw through the meat efficiently, allowing them to rip large chunks from their prey. They might get damaged, but these teeth are constantly replaced throughout their lifetime. And if you look closely at their teeth, you'll notice the edge of them is orange. Scientists recently realized that the cutting edges and tips of the teeth have concentrated amounts of iron, which gives it that color. This thin coating of iron acts as a protective layer that keeps the serrated edges of their teeth sharp. These immensely sharp teeth can slash their prey's skin, muscles, blood vessels, and nerves. Often, this is enough to kill their prey instantly. For smaller prey up to the size of a goat, they can loosen their jaws like a snake and swallow it whole. They can eat up to 80% of their body weight in one sitting. That would be like me eating 150 quarter-pounders at once. Because of their slow metabolism, large dragons only need around 1 meal per month. After eating this massive meal, the lizard drags itself into a sunny location to speed digestion. And then it does something exceedingly gross. After it's done digesting, the Komodo dragon regurgitates a mass of horns, hair, and teeth known as a gastric pellet, which is covered in a rancid slime. That picture doesn't look that bad, but trust me, it's wild. I'm not going to show a clip because it's pretty gross and I don't want to get demonetized.
I'm looking
but if you
it up.
want to see it and other uncensored Komodo clips, head over to Nebula to watch that version of the video. But for some of the Komodo dragon's other prey, eating it in one gulp is not possible. Water buffalo weigh around 550 kilograms or 1,200 pounds. No Komodo dragon is even big enough to take one down outright. In fact, the water buffalo has a 100% escape rate from the Komodo dragon after a bite. But here is where the Komodo dragon mystery really begins. After the initial bite, the water buffalo will wander off and die a few days later. So how exactly is the water buffalo being killed? For years, scientists believed the Komodo dragon's drooly mouth was full of nasty bacteria that would enter the wound of the prey animal, dealing the final blow. I know I was taught this, and in fact, when you try to do research on this subject, this is still often repeated.
So the whole idea of bacteria as a weapon comes down to a 1980 book published by Offenberg.
This is Brian Fry, professor of toxicology in the Adaptive Biotoxicology Lab at the University of Queensland.
Early in the book, he described seeing, the occasional water buffalo getting infected, and then that's the last you hear of it until the end of the book, where he postulates this idea of bacteria being used as a weapon, but absolutely no data in between, nothing to support this. And it was just seized on and ran from there. It became this enchanting fairy tale. But there's a very simple premise in science that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And bacteria being used as a weapon is as extraordinary of a claim as you could possibly make. Now, if you look at a dragon, and even in Offenberg's own descriptions, he describes the dragons as actually being quite fastidious in their eating, where after they've had a meal, they'll lick their lips and rub their head in the leaf litter and clean themselves up quite a bit. And then if you look at their mouth, the teeth are white and shiny and the gums are pink and clean. There's no rotting flesh hanging off of them.
This is to say that Komodo dragons are much cleaner than you would think. And then there's the fact that potent antimicrobials have been isolated from Komodo dragon blood serum.
So Komodos have actually a very powerful immune system. You can't have it both ways. You can't have them farming bacteria and also being highly resistant to bacteria at the same time. So it made no sense.
But this is not to say the water buffalo aren't getting infected, but it's not for the reason you'd think.
So like on Rincha, for example, the water buffalo are localized to just a few small valleys, and the only water source available to them are these rocky watering pools that for most of the year are stagnant. So they get filled with feces and then boiled in the tropical sun. And I remember the first time I went to the islands, I could smell these watering holes from like 2 to 3 or even 400 meters away. I mean, they reek. They're basically sewage ponds. And I remember as we were going to them, I was like, I've got some cuts on my legs, from a little boating accident. I better make sure to stay away from the water. Then I had one of those little light bulb moments of like, no, it can't be that simple all this time.
So maybe the long-fabled lethal Komodo dragon bacteria was really just poop water all along. And this makes sense, because anytime a water buffalo feels threatened by a predator, it bails into the water, hence the name. And normally this would be a better strategy for them, but water buffalo are not native to these small Indonesian islands.
So in the marshes of Southeast Asia, the marshes are clean because the water buffaloes are living in these giant marshes, and when they defecate, that just gets broken down by the plants and all the other processes in the water, so they flee into clean water. But in Komodo, they flee into water with these gaping wounds that they're fleeing basically into warm sewage. And any infection that's going to happen has nothing to do with the Komodos. It just has to do with the fact that the water buffaloes introduced to an island they don't belong to and encountering a predator that they didn't evolve with. So they do get occasionally infected, but that has nothing to do with the Komodo.
And it's unlikely that the Komodos are intentionally using this to their advantage, since water buffalo were only introduced to their habitat 300 years ago. It seems to just be incidental. Fry and his colleagues even studied the bacterial load in the Komodo's mouth to
Load.
quantitatively assess
I'm
the
the guy that
possibility
wipes down
of
the
a
loads.
long-standing bacteria theory.
So we studied a number of Komodos, including captive Komodos and including baby Komodos as they hatch from the eggs. The LA Zoo was super cool. Let us sample the animals as they were hatching, swabbing their mouths before they even had their first drink of water. But what was fascinating about that study was that we showed that they have actually lower bacteria levels than a Tassie devil, a lion, or your average dog, or even your average, 3-year-old kid chewing on their classmate's ankle. But even so, you still see on the nature documentaries them talking about bacteria. Some of the guides in Komodo even still talk about bacteria, even though we disproved this, over 10 years ago. But what's particularly fascinating about everything was that Offenberg, in his own book, actually, without realizing it, provides the first evidence for venom.
Venom. Could this actually be the Komodo dragon's secret weapon? And if so, shouldn't it be pretty obvious?
So if you read the book, they did some horrible, absolutely despicable experiments that would get them thrown in jail nowadays, where they tied goats to trees, let Komodo dragons tear into them, chase the dragons off, and then just sat down and watched what happens to the goats. And they described that even like with their intestines halfway hanging out, the goats were unusually quiet. It seemed to be almost like they were sedated, rapidly went into shock, displayed gait problems like they were dizzy or had some sort of neuromuscular issue. They said they bled much longer than we expected them to, more than you would expect from the mechanical damage alone. They just let the goat slowly bleed out over the next few hours. There was no clotting observed.
So Fry's light bulb went off again. These look like symptoms of envenomation. So with this hint, Fry and his team set out to look for the venom. So first, they did an MRI scan on a Komodo dragon head, and they found what they identified to be venom glands in the mandible next to the mucus gland, with one major compartment and several smaller compartments. They stated that the venom would travel through ducts and emerge at the base of the teeth. And as for the venom itself, Fry and his team looked at the DNA of the Komodo dragon and found genes that code for a whole suite of complex toxic proteins, a mixture as complex as that of venomous snakes. And when tested on rats, venom like this indeed caused hypotension, anticoagulation, and ultimately death.
We've discovered a number of potent hypotensive toxins that open up the aorta. And like these kinds of hypotensive toxins have been very well described from snake venoms, where they help subjugate a prey long before death. So it's like when you stand up out of a hot tub and you get dizzy, you're not going anywhere quickly. So long before you're unconscious, if you're dizzy, you can't flee and you can't avoid a predator from further attacks. And Komodo dragons do sustained attacks on prey around the 40-50 kilo range, like pigs and deer. And then we've also shown a number of potent anticoagulant toxins from Komodo and other monitor lizard venoms.
Great, so venom, not bacteria, is what the Komodo dragon uses in its hunt. That solves that then, right? Well, not exactly. Things got a little more confusing for me when I read several bite reports of Komodos on humans. A 2015 report describes a 34-year-old zookeeper being bit on the hand by a Komodo dragon. The wound showed no signs of envenomation and was treated with simple antibiotics. A 2022 report states a 43-year-old zookeeper was bitten on the leg by a Komodo dragon and suffered local tissue damage with no excessive bleeding or systemic symptoms to suggest envenomation. No specific therapy was administered other than local wound irrigation. And a 2016 report states a 38-year-old zookeeper was bitten on the hand and her wounds healed normally. They say Komodo dragon bites are historically thought to be highly infectious and venomous. Based on a literature review, neither of these are likely to be true. Now I'm confused. After a bite from any related species that's venomous, like any venomous snake, you would definitely not be fine. You would need to be pumped full of antivenom to be able to survive. Deepening my confusion is this letter from a prominent physician, Julian White, who is the head of toxicology at the Women and Children's Hospital in Adelaide, Australia. In the letter, he criticized the first of those bite reports for even describing Komodo dragons as venomous at all, stating that there's a lack of evidence supporting the use of venom by Komodo dragons in prey capture. Okay, now I'm even more confused. Fry's landmark study was done in 2009, and this letter is done in 2015. So I reached out to Julian White to see if his opinion has changed since then.
Stephanie, no, my opinion has not changed. I don't consider Komodo dragons, or any other varanid or agamid lizards for that matter, to be legitimately venomous. Therefore, I cannot comment on the clinical significance of Komodo dragon venom because, in my opinion, it is not venomous.
He goes on to say,
another animal whose bite can cause clinically significant local effects with the potential for more widespread effects is Homo sapiens. Ask emergency physicians about bites by humans, and you will likely hear that they are amongst the most problematic.
That sounds like a
to
cope
treat.
answer, buddy.
Does that imply that humans are venomous?
so a Komodo dragon is as venomous as a human? Listeners, if you're...
That's not proof. I've seen MRI scans and bone and like what look like venom glands, as well as serrated teeth and evidence from one side, and then no, my opinion has not changed. Are humans venomous? It's a literal straw man. He literally did a straw man in real life as an argument in cope for him being wrong about the Komodo dragon being venomous. This is cope.
confused, believe me, so am I. And it turns out me researching any of this
I love
started
these
tugging
lizards.
on a thread of a controversy
The
that
coolest
goes
lizards.
very deep.
We had some zoos that not only refused to participate in this study, thinking that we were crackpots for even trying to disprove this bacteria idea, but they even actually contacted other zoos and told them not to participate with us. I won't name names, but it was mind-blowing. They're like, oh, these guys are crackpots, they think it's all venom, we know it's bacteria, don't let them near your animals. Which is extraordinary, especially when you consider the fact that the moral justification for keeping animals in captivity at zoos is to be involved in research and conservation.
And the resistance to the idea went beyond just the zoos.
And then when we tried to publish the results, we had a year-long battle with one of the reviewers of the paper at the journal, where it took us a year to get the paper through the review process, even though they weren't arguing anything on the scientific side of it, where they couldn't go after us on the science. They were arguing on ideological grounds, and then the journal even sat on it for 6 months. That they're not actually going to let go of their position ever, despite evidence, and that is behaving like a religious adherent, not as a dispassionate scientist. So the bacteria side of it is already very illuminating about how people view dragons and how they get emotionally threatened by any data that challenges that viewpoint.
I cannot wrap my head around why.
Well, but look at people arguing against climate change. We have people arguing against science all the time.
But there's no financial incentive to deny venom like there is to deny climate change, so I don't fully understand. So Fry goes on to explain to me that a lot of this could come down to social and interpersonal reasons.
And then there's probably no small contribution by jealousy, because we've gotten worldwide press on this. We've had David Attenborough comment about our research in a documentary. I've done a lot of filming on Komodo. It's certainly increased my stature on filming in the documentary world. My diplomacy is definitely my weakest skill, so I've no doubt have rubbed it in a couple people's faces, who have made comments along the way, and I've just cheerfully pointed out where they're wrong. But regardless, that there's no scientific argument that can be made against it.
So it seems like Fry's studies could simply be disruptive to the status quo. Doctors and scientists who for years espoused the bacteria bite theory would have to admit that they were wrong before. But isn't that just how science works? Fry speculates that part of the problem is that careers could suffer. People who are at the top of Komodo dragon science would have to take a step back, and egos could certainly suffer. But Julian White seems to take some issue with Fry's study. I followed up with him again, asking about that study specifically.
What a goober.
He says the paper makes the assumption that the mandibular glands are venom glands, rather than just structurally complex salivary glands.
They'll
and
fuck you
that
up,
saliva
too.
is
They'll
a
chase you
fluid
down.
designed to assist
They're brutal.
breakdown of food items, the first
have you ever
point in the
played Far
normal
Cry?
digestive pathway, and to achieve this
yes.
usually contains
Which
numerous
one has
molecules that
Komodo
are
dragons?
toxic or enzymatic.
I think
He
the
also
fourth one
says-
is Kimonos. No.
The fourth one?
Third one.
It has to be the third one, because I haven't played the third one. Or the second or the first. But I think the third
Well,
one.
the second and first are different.
Apparently the third one is like the best one, and it's where
No,
all
it is
changed.
4. It is 4.
It is?
4 is in. 4
the
is
pink,
in like
the pink suit guy.
No, that's 5.
No, that's 4.
No,
5 is
Wait.
America.
5 is America.
4 is the Himalayas, the pink suit guy in
Yeah,
Nepal
so-
standing.
Maybe it is the third one. They also have cassowary in the third one.
Do they?
Yeah, they kill you all the time.
That's fucking funny as fuck.
is that most venom toxins have evolved from existing molecules, often, but not always, derived from digestive tract secretions, so finding DNA coding for similar molecules does not equate to the animal being venomous. Ultimately, he says that this all remains contentious within an unresolved debate, and more research needs to be done. Plus,
Debate
there are some
these
semantics
nuts.
getting in the way too. The opponents of Fry state that Komodo dragon venom is not as potent as those in truly venomous animals like snakes or cone snails, meaning the Komodo dragon's bite does not fully rely on venom to incapacitate prey.
I think where a lot of the misunderstanding comes from is that the venom is there in a supporting role. It's not the primary weapon like it is for a snake, where they inject it, in these tiny little insignificant mechanical damages, just little holes or little scrapes in the skin, trivial, not going to affect the prey
I'll give
at
you a
all.
little hole.
But that's one extreme. The other extreme, of mechanical damages is something like a shark that just, takes a leg off. Komodos are somewhere in between, where the teeth themselves are incredible weapons. They're serrated on both the front and back edges. They're even reinforced with, titanium and other metals, and they bite and then they pull back, each tooth cutting in succession, leaving 4 very deep wounds in the prey. Now, this can be alone enough to kill. So in our field observations and those of other people, about 75% of successful prey attacks, the prey bleed out in the first few minutes, just from something like a severed femoral artery. So this shows, from a mechanical perspective, how formidable Komodos can be. But with these field observations, it's shown that another quarter of the prey bleed out over the next 2 to 3 hours, with the Komodo biting them repeatedly and more blood happening, but no coagulation occurring. And the animals being weak, from hypotensive, unable to run away because of the neurotoxins. So the venom is there to add another quarter percentage of successful predation. And this takes the Komodos now into super predator range, where they have a successful predation rate of about 90%, which is much higher than that of like a lion or a shark. So they are an extraordinarily efficient predator.
That's pretty good.
So we've never said that the venom is the only thing in town, but it's certainly there.
I think a lot of the times what the opponents of venom point to is that when people get bit in like a zoo or whatever, the people get treated with antibiotics and the wounds heal somewhat normally. So that makes me ask the question, does envenomation always happen?
Well, that's exactly right. It would be like in Australia, our most dangerous snake, the eastern brown snake, doesn't envenomate in the majority of the cases. The majority of the cases are dry bites. So you could say,
He said most
nothing happened
dangerous,
here,
not
so
most
clearly
venomous.
the snake is not venomous. So
that's
in a
correct,
zoo
then.
environment or in any other kind of captivity, most of the bites are just quick little nips, just quick little get away from me nips. They're not actual predation bites. They don't clamp on and give a good chew.
Okay.
But there have been cases. There has been one
I had to double check. I couldn't let that slide.
case reported where the person had low blood pressure, they had persistent bleeding, and that was where a Komodo clamped on and gave a good chew. And certainly with other monitor lizards too, most of the other monitor lizard bites are just quick little nips, but there are a number of reports of other monitor lizard species producing effects.
Imagine if this turned out to be a species-wide thing, and this was just the first time anybody had, I don't know, taken LSD and looked at the research or some shit and was like, hey, what if it's a whole thing about monitors, but it's pressure activated, so if it's a warning bite, nothing happens. But if it's pressure and it works like a spine on a stonefish, imagine that. Imagine if it worked like a spine on a stonefish, where it worked by pressure. That'd be interesting, right?
Oh my god, the comments on this movie are so funny.
Would that be venom? Because it's not injected, it would just go into an open wound.
The comments on this movie?
That'd be interesting.
One comment is, what the hell was that even about? Holy shit, I have no words.
What movie?
I can't tell you, it's a secret. It's an hour 20.
Not today.
Including ones that I've had where they've clamped on, gave a good chew, and then I've had persistent bleeding, I've had muscle aching, I've had dizziness, and other people have reported
he
the
age
same
restricted
thing.
it.
So,
and it says requested by
they're taking
uploader.
absence of evidence as evidence of absence when these are not feeding bites. There's a difference between a defensive
That's how you
bite
hide it.
and a feeding bite.
The only other thing that I can think of that might cause such a profound misconception is their conspicuous drool. It certainly looks like it could be dangerous. What's in it? And is it in any way full of bacteria like the original researchers thought?
So they've got two types of glands. So they've got the venom gland, and then they've also got these big mucus lobules, which is what the drool is. So the drool's not the venom. These are separate liquids. So in the case of the drool, it comes down to their predatory ecology. And that's that they overwhelmingly feed on furry animals, so they need a lot of lubrication to get them down their throat.
Lube.
Just like pythons put out an extraordinary amount of mucus when they're swallowing a deer or another furry, so you need to lubricate. And also Komodos are unusual in that they dismember their prey. So they take animals and then they tear it apart and swallow it. So they need a lot of lubrication to get these big chunks of meat down their throat, where they can eat up to 80% of their body weight in a single go, but they're eating that piece by piece. So it'd be like us trying to swallow a grapefruit sized chunk of a cow, including the fur. We need a bit of lubrication to get that down.
So as menacing as their drooly mouth looks, it serves a pretty simple purpose. So the Komodo dragon debate really comes down to how venomous is defined. If an animal must inject venom like a snake, then Komodo dragons don't qualify.
Nope.
However, to Fry and lots of other herpetologists, if something has toxic venom and uses it in prey capture, it seems pretty ridiculous to not call that thing venomous. And while this debate seems perhaps semantic in nature or too wrapped up in ego...
Maybe it should be in a different category. Maybe it should be in a new category. Eh? Herpetologist? Make a new category. Non-injectable but venomous. Non-injected venom. Call it something fancy. I don't fucking know the scientific term.
Doesn't the Gila monster not inject?
And it's venomous? Exactly. There you go. Now you've got two. Now you've got a genus type. I don't fucking know the terminologies. Anyway, now you've got two of them. If what he's saying is true, you've got an entire family of monitor lizards who are potentially venomous but don't inject it with fangs. Or like an injectable thing. Syringe type dealio.
There are still many mysteries to uncover in this incredible animal. For example, we're just now understanding how smart these reptiles can be.
They're like cattle dog level intelligence. They are extraordinarily clever animals. Like Komodos in captivity learn to recognize different trainers. They can actually be trained, click training to do certain tasks. They're even smart enough to have a dislike. Like one of them, Monty, who was this amazing Komodo dragon, it's unfortunately passed now, captive born and raised, lived his natural life in the Bali Reptile Zoo. And he was smart enough that he actually had a dislike to a particular trainer. A particular keeper, he just would charge every time that person came through. But then he would have ones he was all right with, then he would have favorites. So, smart enough to have likes and smart enough to have dislikes.
That's wild.
Imagine being
I
the
even
one
read some
dude
stories
that
about
thing
how they
hates.
might engage in play.
Yeah, that's been documented. I forget which zoo it was. I want to say Bristol in the UK, where they observed a Komodo actually playing with like a soccer ball and other toys that they let in there. Things that weren't predation. They would just put something in, it would explore, it was curious, and then it would actually, bat it around and do that, several times a day. So it shows, that they need that kind of same habitat enrichment that you would with a mammal.
This in particular blows my mind. You never think of lizards as being particularly intelligent, and it likely plays a role in their super predator status. There's nothing else in the world quite like a Komodo dragon. Unfortunately, I had to be extremely careful in making this video, ensuring I showed no clips of them eating or hunting, despite how impressive it is. Recently, I showed lions eating their kill and the video got demonetized. This is devastating to the channel, and is the same as flushing all the money we need to pay our employees down the toilet. They give no explanation, no specific clip that's...
We're not on YouTube anymore, are we? Oh, we are still on YouTube. Oh well, we're already demonetized. Fuck it. Let's see what we can find.
In today's video we see a Komodo dragon chasing a deer. The Komodo has a crazy speed.
Huh?
You make attraction.
Fucking look at him go. Fucking look at him go. Get him. Get him. Go, son. Get him. I can't believe these guys are just standing there while this thing's in hunt mode. Fuck that. Look at him run. Look at the little goober. A funny creature. Hey, you guys like monkeys? I like monkeys. Eats it like a snake. It's fucking crazy. You hear the monkeys in the tree? They're not happy that their buddy got eaten. And they're crazy. And they don't give a fuck. Like, snakes will take forever. They'll carefully move their jaws up the prey, and this thing's just like gulp, 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 gone. Insane animals. Why are you repeating it? Oh, they showed the whole thing. All right. Probably shouldn't show a monkey looking at people filming it die. It's probably a bit distressing. Another angle. Please be in slow-mo, I swear to God. I can't believe that they're sitting here filming this thing while it's hunting. I think it'll fuck you up.
In today's video we
Eating a goat alive? Oh my God. Holy Holy shit! Oh my god. Okay. Look away for a second if this is probably gonna be disturbing. But this kind of shit fascinates me. Fucking animals that can do this shit. Like, man. Wowie. Like this, I don't know whether this is tied up or not. Or sedated. If that is the case, not impressed. Probably shouldn't be doing that because it also makes the dragons lazy. Probably don't do that. And it also makes them, familiarizes them with people. And having them close to people. Oh, look, baby goat, baby human look kind of the same to lizard. And then they go and kill the lizard. Oh, let's turn that off. That's a bit disturbing. That's and it's gone. That was less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds and that baby goat is gone. Insane. Oh my god, they have a literal child there with them. Need I say that this is not a smart decision by the parents. Probably behind a piece of glass, but still insane. That goat was screaming down its throat. That's crazy. And yummy. Delicious. Yes, Ethan, that's... Alright, let's... Ugh. Okay. Back to game? Back to game.
So I'm deployed to a hotspot on Bavaria. So can we expect more Elcor Shakespeare from you?
Elcor Shakespeare.
Welcome to Castle Arcade.
Arcade.
Great prizes! You could win! What will you win?
Ding.
Congratulations! You're a winner!
Great.
What will you win? Congratulations! Winner prize!
Music? Nice.
What will you win?
So what, we want that yellow? Damn.
Congratulations! You're a
More
winner.
music.
What will you win?
That's for proofreading. Which gun to use for best armor penetration. As if anyone carries two guns anymore.
Well, wrong side.
Or just overload them, sure. If you come up against a marauder.
Congratulations! You're a
Ooh, a weapon mode. I want that orange. Paying too much.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
Damn. I think I fucking saw its pattern. That's all I'm looking for.
Congratulations! You're a
Keep getting music.
What will you win?
Oh my god.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
Everything.
I'm just surprised the Larians don't detonate tech armor.
I was so close. I was so close.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
Getting a lot of the shitty green stuff, huh? Not the blue.
Congratulations! You're a winner. What will you win?
How's it work?
I must get orange. Fuck. It's just a reaction game.
Go to the Armex Arsenal Arena. There's probably a way to cheat this.
Congratulations!
Probably.
You're a winner. What will you win?
No, pretty much all the time. Surrounded by husks. Black eye swarmers jumping at me.
You have to get lucky.
Yeah. I always get it in between.
It's not going to stay orange long enough for you.
I'll get it eventually.
No, you won't.
You win.
Yeah, I will.
There you go.
Fucking nailed it. Knew I'd get it. Fuck yeah. Ultralights, baby!
It's a waste of money. The amount of money
Worth
takes to
it!
get those. Anyway, go to the Armex Arsenal Arena.
Have a good evening now.
All right. You're
Have a good evening now.
See, you can get allies.
Competitors, remember to redeem your winnings at the Armax Arena store, located in the main lobby.
Can I talk to him? Does he let you in?
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Armax Arsenal Arena. Armax Arsenal
It's
and
a
the
her.
Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board have registered you for a complimentary competitor's
Nice.
match. You may start a match by going downstairs and selecting simulator options. When you are ready, enter the locker room.
There you go. Arya Talok was the top leaderboard.
The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors.
What is this?
The next match will be starting soon. Enjoy the show. Combat Simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level.
There's more. You can do the next arrow. There's more allies than that.
The next match will be starting soon.
Now what?
Good luck to the competitors.
I think there's a door behind you. Locker room. It's just locker room talk.
Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
Well, I am wearing their armor.
Armax Arsenal. I don't know anything about him.
Please prepare for your matches on the lower.
I have different companies in my notes and stuff. Like
I wear what looks cool.
Serta. They're the people you buy the medkit expansions from.
Yes.
They're a non-profit.
Huh.
They're like one of the ethical companies from what I've seen.
That's interesting.
Competitors, remember to redeem your winnings at the Armax Arena store, located in the main lobby. Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
They really just drop them on you.
You are hairy, like animal. Make love to me, monkey man.
That's Garrus.
The match is over.
That's it.
This match brought to you by Elfell Ashland Energy. We power, we provide.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Go again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Kill streak 3, 4, 5, 6. End of round one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round two.
Yeah.
Kill streak 3. Kill streak 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Round two is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round. Kill streak 3, 4. 5. Kill streak 3, 4. The match goes to Shepard. This match brought to you by the Citadel
The fuck?
Department of Tourism.
6,000. How do you get 6,000?
You get multipliers from buying the bonuses.
Buying bonuses.
Well, you gotta buy the upgrades to the arena.
Oh.
It's like an investment. You know, you get the multipliers. and then you can get more money from the arena. Like, I'm pretty sure one of the buyouts is just credits.
Combat simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level.
Convert to credits.
Competitors, remember to redeem your winnings at the Armax Arena store, located in the main lobby.
You can also convert to bronze prizes to get Rex, Jack, and the other person.
No. I don't know what I just got. Oh well. Let's get Grant. Let's go back.
I want to say
Hell yeah.
Miranda is also available. But I might just be crazy.
Maybe.
There's no way Barlabon's team should have won. It was rigged. You're just saying that because you lost. Or you're just saying that because you won.
The next match will be starting soon. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, fuck it. Alright, let's go. Yes. Yes. This is great.
Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
Great. Cool. Works for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena.
They gave Jack warp?
She had warp on my last game as well.
No, warp, the ability.
Oh, yes.
That would have been so useful. She would have been broken in the second game if she had warp.
Nice. Yes, it is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Right. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9. Maximum kill streak.
Nice.
Round 2 is over. On it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round. Kill streak. 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Fuck me.
Kill 3. 4. The match is over.
That last round was a bit shit, but that was better.
This match brought to you by Rosenkopf Materials. For a piece of the action, or just peace of mind. Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax.
I'll do a couple more of these and we'll... are you going to keep streaming? What are you doing?
Sure. I'm just finding movies for us to pirate in the future.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Only news.
Starting round 1. Kill streak. 3, 4. Kill streak 3. Round 1 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Kill streak 3, 4, 5,
Have you seen Heat?
6,
Yes.
Figured. Pretty classic movie that pretty much
I
everyone's
only
seen.
saw it recently.
maximum kill streak.
It's long.
It is a very long movie. I don't think I finished it.
2 hours, 50 minutes. But it's basically 2 movies.
Yes.
You know? It's basically just getting part 1 and 2 of a movie if that was made today, they'd split it. And
Yes,
so
they
can
would
sequel.
maximize profit.
Who's dancing over there? Let me let out Beefy.
The match is over.
Are you gonna behave this time?
This match brought to you by Eldfell Ashland Energy. We power, we provide. Ladies
We power, we survive.
it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena. Five, four, three, two, one. Round one. Kill streak. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Round one is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You were just
Round
dancing.
2.
Now you're acting all shy.
3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Maximum kill streak. Round 2 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round.
Is it because I bumped into a bunch of stuff and it spooked you?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Maximum kill streak.
Oh yeah.
The match goes
Carnage. Fuck that one up. Hell yeah.
Yeah, as soon basically once you can make it so you're getting golds under 5 minutes,
This match brought to you by
you know, there's basically like
We provide.
anything you need to buy, you can just grind for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It doesn't give you a ton of money. Technically, you could save scum and gamble with it.
True. That's true, you could. It's not the most fun.
Well, Quasar is like blackjack, it's okay. And you can win more on Quasar in this one than you could in the past games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you won a bunch. Because it would only give you like 50 at a time, or 100 at a time.
Yeah. Enhanced enemy shields. Elite challenge. Sure. Why not? Let me see what gold has, huh? Mirror match combat set. Okay.
And Collectus.
I'm just gonna make them bronze.
Your winnings at the Armax Arena store, located in the main lobby. Waiting for the next match to start?
Pain train.
Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
One remaining. That one. Alrighty.
Combat simulator competitors, please
Balaban, Arya Tulok, Bray, James Vega.
Who's Bray?
Don't know. I think they're dead on our shipboard. Hey, look, there's my name.
What was your name?
Shepherd.
That's it? That's all it says?
That's it.
Why is your hair green?
I don't know. Let's go, Rex. Ooh.
The next match will be starting soon. Enjoy the show.
Let's go. Wait.
Combat simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level.
So you these
Yeah,
give
you
you
turn
boosts.
those on and it's like skulls.
They're boons. Okay.
The next match will be starting soon. Good luck to the competitors.
Beefy. I literally just had to break him out of a trance by touching his butt, and now he's out and playing.
That's funny.
He was just sitting on his house, just staring to the void.
Weird creature. Please prepare for your matches on the lower level. That one.
What'd you give her? Singularity recharge?
Lots of singularities.
Combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena.
Yeah, as long as you strip him with chain overload.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
That's right, I'm playing Cerberus. Whoops.
What were you expecting?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Kill streak. 3. Round 1 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Kill streak.
Rex, what the fuck are you doing? He's dead.
Yeah, he can be silly at times.
What?
bold. We have to fuck Trump.
Come on.
We have to fuck Trump. Bro, so I went to look at IMDb, the top 250.
Yeah.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is on there, but not the
Are you
third
serious?
movie.
That's ridiculous.
It's not a that's literally what fan service gets you, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it's not a good movie.
No. I mean, that is literally what it is, though. It's fan service. We are goose. Can you get up?
Shit's above the Deer Hunter.
I don't know what that
The Deer Hunter?
is. Hmm.
Well, try and put it, see if I can find it, but it's a little bit. Nope, that's the book. That's also the book.
Very cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting round 1.
I'm old Greg.
I'm on it.
You see that? That's old Greg's vagina. I got a mangina. I'm old Greg. Easy.
2, 1.
What are you doing?
Round 2.
What are you doing?
No fucking way, cunt.
They get you with a Serbi grenade?
Yeah. Nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
Okay. This map sucks.
Arena. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting round 1.
Cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, Liara. Right here.
Round 2. Tazoni is down. Kill streak. 3.
Phoebe. Phoebe! Phoebe!
Kill streak.
Liara, do something.
3.
Ow.
End of round 2.
Good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final round. Kill streak.
What the fuck, cunt? Oh, fuck me. This map sucks.
It's combat night in the Armax Arsenal Arena.
There is nothing good for cover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Starting round 1. Kill streak. 3, 4, 5. Right away. Understood. 6. End of round 1.
Damn it, the powers recharge for everybody so quickly.
2, 1. Round 2. Kill streak.
I don't know what that sound was.
3.
He's just a tiny man.
Fuck that map. I'm never playing that map ever again.
He's just a tiny man.
That was dog shit.
You think you can win a combat sim match dressed like that? Yeah, well, you have to remember that. Are you gonna do this or not? Because I could just take your money now. Yeah, let's do this. Good luck, buddy.
You're kind of stinky.
The next match will be starting soon. Enjoy the show.
They are kind of somewhat. These two would be nice. These two will be great together. Trust me, everybody will be happy. Shockwave? Oh, shockwave. No, walk. Okay. Uh-oh. The fuck, Garrus? Nice. Nice.
Sending a phantom, killed him.
This handgun is fucking vicious.
I know. Told you. If you give it piercing, you won't even need to aim for the slot. You just clap him in the head through the shield.
Oh my god. Right. Sure is. Damn. I got way more points from that than I thought I would.
This match brought to you by the Citadel Department.
Damn, I almost got gold. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. It was fun. It's like the multiplayer, but not.
Yeah. If you add one of the multipliers to it with your silver prize, you'll definitely get gold.
I'd have to buy one. I'm gonna see if I can get gold with that one. Now that I realize how fucking ridiculous this pistol is against these enemies, I'm just gonna pistol these cunts. Right in the face. Yeah, fuck it. Oh, that's awesome. Alright. This one, this one, this one.
5,
Disrupt
4, 3, 2, 1. Starting round 1. Kill streak. 3. Yep. Kill streak. Round 1 is over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Will do. Kill streak. 3. Kill streak. Right.
You should put the piercing mod on the pistol.
I don't want it.
Round 2 is over. 5, 4,
Could have watched the whole movie by now.
2, 1. Final round.
No.
Yeah. Could have.
Kill streak.
Is that a biotic shield? What the fuck is that?
What?
It was like a round thing that she was holding in front of her.
The Phantom? Yes.
Yeah.
She throws up a bubble and it prevents your powers from hurting her.
It didn't stop my bullet from piercing her skull.
Exactly.
Not quite. I got around the same.
This match brought to you by Rosenkopf Materials. For a piece of the action, or just peace of mind.
$245, not bad. Alright, I am gonna go now.
Okay, let me catch the Zapata.
Okay.
Waiting for the next match to start? Visit the concession stand in the main lobby for a wide variety of refreshments.
Ivy here, you stinky?
Combat simulator competitors, please prepare for your matches on the lower level.
Let me know.
Competitors, remember to redeem your winning position. Max Arena Store, located in the main lobby.
Okay. I don't even know where the fuck I am.
Blasto 6. Let's watch that.
Sure.
It's not a real movie, idiot.
I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck to get out of here. There.
Dr. Chakwas wants to speak with you.
Yeah, we can do that later. Alright.
Oh, wait. Real quick. Go check to reset your powers. So you can set it to backfire, because we'll forget this by the time we play again. You should have the... Oh wait, you didn't cash out direct money. Who is that guy? Nobody? Just a guy who you can make salute you?
A nobody, I guess.
Weird. Hey, there's Dr. Chakwas. Lash is like really good for
I do like
for tech
War.
users.
But I'm gonna get this. Okay. So orbit, sticky, and disruptor. Noted.
Now just
Okay.
make sure you do sabotage backfire.
Yes.
Because if you you do this and lead with sabotage as your main ability. Tech vulnerability is really good. So so that's another thing is you debuff them to make them weaker to the explosion that you're about to hit them with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also before you go, I need to make sure I can get into the Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because I flipped it off to check the thing.
Now that I've been using powers more, I think that the one power and remain hidden is a good thing to use.
Especially if that power is sabotage.
Mm.
Okay, request SMS.
I love how they yell at every opportunity as loudly as they possibly can.
I sent code.
You didn't send anything. The authenticator doesn't work like that.
No, I sent it to mobile phone.
There you go.
He's just a stinky guy. Just a little stinky, inky man. The stink master.
I put on some muscle. Watch out, the online anarchists will get mad.
Oh, yeah?
Have you not been saying that?
I remember it.
It was only like last week.
It's probably just rehashing old dumb shit.
It's the exact same shit. You're 100% correct. It's like, Anarch says something about fitness. People say that he's being against, like, anti-disabled people.
Oh,
and then
I just saw Odette
starts crying.
say something about it.
Mm. And then Sonya gets backlash and death threats because works with him. Cool. Very, very cool. This is exactly what we should be doing. You know, sending death threats to somebody who's fighting cancer.
By him. Well, the thing is that he's somebody who has openly advocated for correct things and like said mean things to communists. So he's on a list of disinformation to attack whenever they can.
Yes.
That's what they do. They put us on lists.
They love their lists.
Guess what they'll do with those lists if they ever get power.
Exactly.
China's foreign minister is about to do a press briefing.
Great. Okay. Probably max out Disruptor, I would imagine. I'm also not gonna take
I think
squad
it's the level 5 upgrade that sucks, right?
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, okay, let's go with that one. Okay, so
don't even take cryo.
Don't even take cryo, you reckon?
I mean, now it can be the last one you take, but I think you're about to max level, so Radius for when you miss. Is that a proximity mine that you can get in the final?
Wait, oh, yes, it is. It's a sticky grenade that you can throw at a wall.
There you go.
Interesting.
Two
extra grenades or 2 extra grenades or 50% extra damage to armor.
Well, it depends. Do you use the grenades enough to run out?
Yeah. Problem solved. Alright. Fine.
Shepard,
I'll talk to her.
remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise-sized brandy every year, and it's my
I thought it
turn
was
to
Saris.
But it hasn't been.
Now
a year
she's
yet.
changing how she pronounces it.
Well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
And Jeff says, Jacqueline, subject 0 is sorry, but it's ma'am to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither have you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That makes no sense.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then. Come, let's have a toast.
Come.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend.
Alright, straighten up, sweetheart.
To have you with me.
Slurring your words.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all. I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
Okay. I now have Lash. Yeah. Happy
Tammy
with that.
Lynn, that's her name.
What trash ass name. Oh man. Fucking forgot. That's very funny. Okay. Savety, save. Done. Off. You can continue. I am going.
Yeah,
Are you just gonna go back to the OBS thing?
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't scan my QR code.
Unless you're gonna affiliate link with Road.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. Alright. Yes. I am large. Okay.
Twitch is picking up again, finally.
You're good, you're in Twitch, you don't need anything else?
No, should be okay.
Should be fine. Alright. Let me know if you need anything. I will talk to you later.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
Alright, I'm ending stream, but it will just...
You are garbage, okay?
It'll just
That was the
refresh
wrong one.
because I'm switching to a different program to
Yes.
stream.
Hold on, what's
Oh my holy crap, surveillance does.
I hate